Daddy.
James, thanks for getting us together for a little bit. We're at Greer's Family Market in Fairhope, Alabama. I met your friend and tennis player, and James is a real big fan of our sauce, HogWine, and he wanted to invite you over for me to tell you a little bit about it and see if you couldn't enjoy it as much as James and my family and a lot of our friends. We've really enjoyed bringing it to the public. The sauce was developed, a little bit of a history, back in 1976. My wife was pregnant with our first born, and gosh,
Junior, your firstborn?
yes, that's right. And we would go up on the banks of Lake Ferguson in the Mississippi Delta, and there was a lot of things going on there, but we used to cook out and play an Arkansas golf kind of thing. And anyway, that's where I first noticed that I had an uncle. His name's Fig Newton. And you'll find this hard to believe, but Fig had an arm blown off in an accident cleaning stumps, and so he was a fun guy. He enjoyed an alcoholic beverage. He enjoyed a little bit of work, and he enjoyed cooking. And in the Mississippi Delta, or at least a lot of places where I went, people like the red, thick, tomato-based type sauces and barbecue sauces, and he would come up with something that was apple cider vinegar. So I've expanded on what Fig had an idea of. I don't know that he would recognize it today, but he's the one that gave me the idea that you can do something other than something thick and red and tomato based. Right. So anyway, this was born the sauce called HogWine. We've done a mini family cookout, a mini Delta wedding, a mini of a supper club. And in fact, one of my friends said, David, if you die, we're going to miss you. And I said, where'd that come about? And he said, gosh, if you die and take the recipe with you, we're really going to be irritated. And my wife has asked me for the years to try to bring this to the market. And I told her, when you get 40 men together, 30 think they can really do something special. And I just didn't want to be an old man before my time. And so I resisted the deal to bring it to the market. But when the time came and I thought, you know, this is not really, it's more of a finishing sauce. It's more of a basting sauce. But this is, it's good on chicken wings. It's good on most anything pork. It's good on baked potatoes because the original only has 1 gram of sugar. And a lot of people, in fact, we're in the process of trying to get an endorsement from the American Diabetic Association. So a lot of people use it on baked potatoes as well as mushrooms. We're in the Viking cooking school, the Viking appliances, with them trying it with the portobello mushrooms. So it's just been a universal sauce. It's not hot. You can add your own heat to it, but it has a blend of where it works with the foods that you're cooking. That's the reason why it's got such a variety with pork, chicken, and fish. A lot of people put it on vegetables. It's just a really unique sauce, and we're proud that it's had the success, and we've made a lot of people smile.
You have the original and the robust?
We had the original, and then when we're talking with the Bass Pro Shops, they've told us verbally that we're going to go nationwide.
Really?
We haven't worked out all the paperwork, but they're trying to decide whether we're going to put it in with HogWine label or use their label, which is Uncle Buck's. And so, depending on whether it's going to be a private label or our label, but that's the reason why we went with the second sauce was with the recommendation from the Bass Pro, and they've got 54 stores all over America, and so that's real exciting. Of course, we're here in the Greers. We've gotten in some of the Kroger Delta stores and a great deal of the gift shops. Talking about gift shops, this is an unbelievably good Christmas gift to put it in a stocking for stocking stuffers. You really wouldn't put ketchup or 57 or something in a stocking, but we spent a good amount of time and a little bit of money to make a wine bottle type label, and that really fits more my personality. I'm not big on titles. That's why, James, you kid me from time to time, but I go by keeper of the sauce. I would rather have that than some formal kind of label. And when we were making the sauce, of course, we had to come up with the marketing deal, and I just didn't want a portly pig on a spit with an apple in his mouth, because it's really not a barbecue sauce. So this is, you know, we wanted something that really conveyed the quality on the inside with the outside of the bottle, and we hope we've got it.
Right.
But so many people have enjoyed it. We get emails all over the country. I've recently got an email from a lady that she became quite emotional when she was talking to me, and I do mental health evaluations, and I listened a little bit, and I said, "Ma'am, are you okay?" And she said, "It reminded me of my dad. My dad has been gone 30 years,
wow.
And when I found this sauce and I opened it up and I smelled it, he said, 'My gosh, my daddy made something similar.'"
Yeah.
And then when she tried it, she said, "I've got to have it," and it just brought back 30 years of missing her father. And we talked probably 10 or 15 minutes, and she said, "Where can I find it?" She lived in the hills of the Mississippi, and I told her to find it in Winona at a gift shop there, a pharmacy. So I've met some of the nicest people. It just, I guess food brings certain ideas or certain past experiences back. You know, the smells and the sights and the sounds of different things. And this is really, we've met the most unbelievable people that have enjoyed family, enjoyed friends, and getting together, and it's been a universal appeal, and for that we're just real excited about it.
That's pretty good.
Great.